Good morning and aloha to you and everyone out there.
It's Aloha Friday. Here we are in the weekend before the lifting of the ban.
Yes, exciting, although still concerned.
Yes.
And as you know what the concern is.
Yeah.
Again, 7 new cases yesterday in Oahu, and it's becoming concerning on our part and others that they've had a big uptick, over the last week or so, yeah?
Yep.
Averaging close to 5 new cases a day. Again, they have a large population. We understand that. And spread is a lot easier. However, if we're going to start traveling inter-island, we better hope all of these methodologies that we've worked out are going to work, because that's the next test to opening us up to the outside world, to trans-Pacific and international flights.
And, Oahu is very well connected. We all are here in the Hawaiian Islands, but, Oahu is kind of like the main hub of the inter-island travel.
Exactly. Most flights go into Oahu and then come out to Maui or Kauai. And so if you're coming from Hawaii and you're going to Maui, many times you have to stop over in Honolulu, then come back to Maui itself. So it is somewhat concerning, although I've been assured that they are monitoring it very closely, the health officials. It's concerning. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah, and rightfully so, because everything that goes on in Hawaii is all chain loaded together, and the mayors of each county has their work cut out for them uniquely.
We all do. But with that being said, let's move on to what's happening here in Maui County. Yesterday we opened Kanaha to the windsurfers and all of the beachgoers to enjoy and park use. So we're excited about that. All our pools are open except for the Kokua pool, which is under major renovation. Yes, we are from 13 years and older, so our age group swimming and swim clubs right now have not been activated, but we're looking in the next few weeks to finalize that portion of the reopening. And my hope is by by June 25th or so at the very latest, most, if not all of Maui County, including things and areas like theaters and other venues for which social distancing or physical distancing can be accomplished, will be, and their protocols and sanitation and other procedures will be in place. So I'm excited, Shane. We are reopening. But the key here is let's see how we handle reopening the state of Hawaii, allowing inter-island travel, and how we all work together as far as a people, as our family, as our friends, going from county to county, looking for the well-being of not only their family, but the families and friends they're going to visit, yeah?
Yeah, and as you said, we're opening up, and it's exciting to be opening up, but it's also very concerning, like how you said, with the new numbers coming up. Mayor, do you know any type of precautions or steps that they're taking at the airport via traveling inter-island?
Well, I know they're doing thermal scanning. They're also doing extensive questionnaires. You'll have a questionnaire, which I reminded everyone the other day, and even I'll remind them today and tomorrow, not tomorrow, but Monday. And we'll make sure that on our press conference this afternoon, we'll put up the website again so people can start, if they're going to travel, signing up early, getting all the questionnaire completed and ready to hand in, so you spend less time sitting in a line filling out a form, yeah?
True.
But the form is very extensive, looking for symptoms, anyone that's had any symptom or has been in any contact with someone who's had the COVID-19 virus, yeah?
Yep.
So I just want everyone to understand, even though we're reopening, caution and vigilance is still asked and really needed at this time. The other issue is patience.
Yeah.
All of these systems are going to be defined, refined, corrected, adjusted, whatever words you want to use, during a period of time, maybe for the next 6 months or so, as we get better at it, where people get used to doing it. We all remember after 9/11 and TSA set up checkpoints, and boy, it was helter-skelter. Remember, everybody was just like, what can I bring? What can I bring? What does, take shoes off, leash? Oh, there was so much confusion, remember? And so I think we all need to be patient and understand it's going to take some time to refine and make this system as seamless as possible. Yeah, there'll always be some bugs, but I want people to understand it's going to be a little bit more, if we want to use the word disconcerting when you sit there in a line. But if you're patient, everything will work out fine.
Yeah, and we've come, used to the fact that you get to your flight 90 minutes earlier, and maybe even longer than that now.
In the beginning, I would recommend 2 hours. And I know that sounds really harsh, but I'd recommend you have time so you don't have that anxiety like, my flight's going to be departing in 20 minutes or 15 minutes. Yeah, this is very important because you're going to go to the medical screening checkpoint. And then you're going to go to TSA checkpoints. There'll be two really separate entities. And so just to give yourself, your family, and others who are traveling time to get through those lines, get there early and be patient. That's it. Get there early and be patient, please.
Yeah, we'll ride that word throughout the weekend. Patience.
Yes, absolutely. Beyond that, again, Shane, it's been somewhat of a challenge. I know some of my restaurants and others have called me, and we're looking at helping them, and we've talked about putting some CARES money towards their sanitation and helping that area. We understand they're going through a lot more protocols and more procedures than ever before. So we want to help them in some of that, and so we're putting a program together. We have one program together that our group has put in place, and we're going to be rolling that out probably on Monday to make sure all of our restaurants and other businesses get some assistance in these trying times as they try to service you, the public. So that's why I ask you, the public, to please support them.
Yeah.
Go in, obey whatever rules and policies that they have in place, because they're doing that for your well-being as well as the employees that work there.
And ordering online has become the norm for people around the world. And, but we really need to take the time, like you said, to focus in on our local economy and support our local businesses. I know it's tough, but it's necessary.
And ordering online, all of us do it. I mean, let's be honest. And again, I laugh because you young ones talk about ordering online, but I remember as a kid, we had very few stores. And the biggest thrill and the biggest hope every Christmas was the Sears Roebuck or the West End or the Crestor catalogs that would come to the house. And then you'd circle all the toys you wanted, knowing that if you got one, you were lucky, but you'd ask, right?
Yeah.
And if you got it, somebody shipped it to you because it wasn't in the store. And so we're actually using the internet as we used to use the catalog of old. And again, I use the word back to the future. I mean, we're just doing a lot of the stuff we did before. We're redoing it now, but we're doing it better.
Yeah, true. Well, our local economy definitely needs us. Well, Mayor, here we are at the weekend. We'll see how it plays out, and I'll talk to you on Monday. Any last words?
No, just everyone, please be safe again. Weekends, everybody wants to go to the beach and enjoy themselves. Again, don't drive impaired. Watch out for our Keiki and others that cross roads and are heading to the beach and just ready to have fun, but not really paying attention to the traffic around them.
True.
I don't, and we pray for no tragedies over our weekends and our highways. And be careful. The ocean is always a very daunting entity, and if you're not paying attention, you could get hurt very quickly. So everyone enjoy, be safe, be healthy, have a great weekend. Just be cautious, and we'll talk to you next week. Aloha, and God bless you all.